Oh, welcome back to my channel. Hands up who has been watching that organising program on Netflix, got a bolt of inspiration and wanted to organise things. But what I will say is, although it's fun to have things organised, I don't find it fun organising things. So I was watching that program, what's it called, the home edit. You know when just something's on in the background and you're like not really paying attention, and then I started paying attention and I was like, oh, that looks so satisfying. So I decided I was going to tackle my kitchen cabinets again. If you are an OG, you might remember last year I decluttered my kitchen because I am someone who opens the drawer, stuffs things in and closes the drawer, and everything looks pretty on the outside but it's chaos on the inside. A little bit like myself. And I tackled and I tried to make them a bit more organised. So I tackled the cabinets, I got the little cute boxes and stuff, and this is how I did it. So here are my messy, I'm actually embarrassed showing you these because I actually thought these were quite tidy, but obviously not. And I think I have serious skills for managing to fit so much random crap in a drawer. But that is going to stop because I am going to be a declutter bug, and I'm not going to make these cabinets messy no more. I'm going to be going through every cabinet in this video that needs to be decluttered, and I simply take everything out, wipe it down, I decide what I want to keep and what needs to go, what needs to be recycled, and then I organise what needs to go back in. And this time around I've gotten some storage baskets. I got a combination of a few different ones. I have some baskets, like wicker ones. I also have some plastic ones because they last. I'm not a massive fan of plastic, but I think if you get one, they do last. And I also got some clear boxes as well for the likes of the pantry and things like that. So I'm going to sort through each one by one. You don't have to also tackle this in one day. I sometimes tackle it over like 2 days, possibly 3. You can literally just do one cabinet at a time or one messy drawer at a time. Because I had tackled mine last year, I was just simply thinning out what I had and reorganising it in the basket. So it wasn't as bad as it looked. When it comes to food storage, and especially the likes of kind of canned foods and stuff that doesn't need to kind of be in a fridge, I don't have like a big large pantry that some homes have where they have space to have these amazing pantries with glass jars and things like that. I literally just have cabinets for that. And I also hate food wastage. Earlier in the year, in the first lockdown, I stockpiled a few items and I just realised how wasteful it actually was because it took me ages to use it. So I've gone back to simply just buying what I need and replacing it. I do love watching prepper pantry videos. I love watching them, but for me it's not practical. So I literally just have what I need when I need it and I replenish it when I do the weekly food shop. I don't know why I have a random basket of sun cream, incense, hand sanitizer and random bits, but at least they are now in a random basket and not a random drawer like this drawer of doom. But if you remembered my last clutter video, my drawer of doom was it was worse than this. It was shocking bad. So this didn't take me long to kind of thin out and reorganize. I just had to kind of shred some paper documents, but I'm getting better at doing that and kind of throwing paper rubbish out into the recycling as soon as it comes in. So this isn't too bad. I also just gave the spoon and fork drawer a little clean and an organise. I'd never realised how dirty the bottom of these inserts get. So I gave mine, I hoovered it first and then I washed it in warm soapy water in the sink, and then I popped everything back in, and then it looks nice and tidy and it's clean. And I have to say, I didn't realise how dirty it was until I actually took it out to clean it. I am ashamed to say. If there's one thing I actually do stockpile, it's cat food. For some reason, I overbuy cat food. Now, it always gets eaten, but I have this fear of running out of cat food. Like, I'll run out of food for myself, no problem, but like cat food, cat litter, and pet supplies. I even had hedgehog food in there. I have to have, cat food and snacks, and I'm good to go. I picked up these fridge organisers as well. They would also work like in a pantry, but my shelves aren't deep enough. Now, my fridge, like, don't judge, I'm a spinster. I don't have a man to cook for me, so I just have the bare minimum in here. There's a lot of Guinness, a lot of soft drinks, and just enough for a meal and snacks. So don't judge. So anyway, here is my kitchen, and it's finally, the inside is as organised and tidy as the outside. So that is my organised kitchen. I love when do you remember when you were a kid and you would tidy your bedroom and you'd open the door and look in and close it? I feel like I do that with my drawers. My kitchen cabinets, like, I have them kind of zoned. They're zoned for me. I know where everything is. But the little boxes and stuff, if you're short like me, they are great, because when I reach up to a cabinet, instead of me knocking everything over, I can reach up, grab a basket, take it down and pop it back up. So I find it's tidier. And what I've learned from kind of the house is, I think when it comes to decluttering and organising, you kind of have to do it consistently to maintain it. But I think I did well, because it was like last Christmas or last January 2019 when I decluttered, and I haven't brought in a lot of clutter, because I was like, no, when I'm decluttering, I'm not bringing things in. I'm going to be more conscious and recycle and things like that. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I do have one press. The hot press. Why does the hot press? Also, US fan. The hot press is a magic room in Ireland, and it's where we keep our boiler. No, not the boiler. This big thing that has a lagging jacket on it. It's a hot press. You open it and you put your towels in it, and then it homes the boiler thing. The water tank, I think. You can Google what a hot press is, but Irish people know what the hot press is. So I decluttered mine last year as well, and I have kept on top of it, but I do need to maybe thin out. I'm awful for hanging on to old towels. And I do cut them up and reuse them, but I think I might give some to donation to like the animal shelters. I don't need to hold on to things. So I do have to tackle that, but hey, I've all of lockdown part 2 to do that. So enough rambling from me. That's what I got up to this week. I feel nice and light and mentally organised. I have to say, I don't have the same gusto I had at the start of the year in the first lockdown, although Ireland is back in level 5, and I don't have that same kind of steam. But when I get a bolt of inspiration and energy, I roll with it. And if it means I'm out cleaning windows, I'm doing whatever, I roll with it. And then I have days where I look at the cleaning and I'm like, no. So this week was a week of energy, but I'm tired now and I don't want to organise the rest of the house, but I'm happy with the kitchen. So that is me for this week. You know the drill by now. Cheeky thumbs up, and I'll see you all in next week's video. And I think next week's video is going to involve a Christmas tree. Like, it's still like October as this video is going up. But I'm gonna do it. I think I'm going to do it. So next week you might see a Christmas tree. See you next week.